Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're playing a little bit more Mac. And sorry about there not being a video on Saturday. Anywho, um yeah, my weekend was really good and I hope yours was too. We're back here playing Mac today. And the last time we did a really crazy infinite with the Soulstone Pendulum and the Life Conduit? No, it wasn't a Life Conduit, it was the Poison one. Forgetting the name of that one right now, but the Poison Quest item. And it went truly infinite and it was nuts. But let's see what we can do today with a gold skill start. I do always like burn on Mac. We could always just go 6 regen and try to do something pretty heavy on regen for day 1 and 2. Mac does have a pretty good angle for that. But I do like the aggressiveness of the Final Flame. Let's go for a silver tier reagent. Anything free is always going to be really good on day 1 when you go gold skill start. And we didn't get the fire encounter here from the pyro. So we'll just end up going to Kyver. Kyver has a wing. Kyver has a really good skill. So this is just a good place to go. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys' weekend was great. Mine was spent hiking around in the mountains, and it was a lot of fun. My girl and I have been really missing the outdoors lately. I've been working a lot, been gaming a lot.
But I do have plenty.
And honestly, I just needed to get out. Needed to get out of the house. Alright, so the only item we actually have so far is this shard of obsidian. I'm tempted to take the HP up here, because the best burn items are typically mediums, not smalls. And we're still pretty broke, so I think I am gonna just take some regen. See if we can find another, like, non-weapon thing. 5% crit isn't super helpful. I think I'll just take right-handed because I have the Shard of Obsidian.
I'm impressed.
And let's just go JJ and see if we can find some burn stuff. So this gives me a catalyst.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
Ah, okay. I kind of need that. So let's toss these two.
So,
Let's grab this.
How about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
I know I don't need this to be right next to the Shard of Obsidian, but
And I will punish you. If you knew
it's just gonna stay on the board.
You would stand aside.
Getting an Eternal Torch when you already have a gold Final Flame day 1 is great. This guy, unfortunately, got a way better burn setup than I do. So I think he just wins based off of that. Although we are scaling up the lifesteal on this shard pretty well. I still think we probably die here before we're able to scale it up too far.
I could teach you my power.
Yep. I was hoping for candles, honestly. It might have even been worth it not to buy the mortar and pestle. I'm just gonna save up these catalysts for a little while. So we need to buy 5 more burn items and have 75 burn on this item after we buy 5 more burn items. So, because of that, let's go Curio and see if he's got any fire items. He does not. I do like this, but it's only one cooldown.
Hooey! Now that's a
Let's
boy.
buy the Fang. For now, we can use that as our lifesteal. 25 as opposed to 30, but it goes off 2 seconds faster. As much as I would love to transform this, it's a lifesteal weapon. We have Mortar and Pestle, so we might as well keep it around for now.
Make deals, not war.
Okay. That said, that's $4 if we transform it, so
Feel our energy.
we can afford that, and we can get Philosopher's Stone as well. Speed it up. Yeah, for now we'll leave the extra burn on this, because we don't have the quest unlocked on it yet. And we're still very broke because we went with a gold skill start, so let's go Covetous Thief, because he has the best chances of getting us more money. But a 14 burn candles on day 2 is gonna be pretty good, I think. We just need to try to find those other burn items so we can keep scaling up.
The rookery remembers.
Alright. That's actually pretty good to get there. Ooh, that's also very good.
Centuries, there is still more to learn.
Alright, so we could transform a small. We don't really have a small to transform. Let's just go with a bronze tier item. We're just kind of using this for the catalyst. We're not really... I don't think we're really playing this on the board, so... let's just sell it so that we can get the 2 extra bucks. And then we can either get another reagent, or we can go small items. And I think we're going to go small items because candles.
Fire's remorse never. Be remorseless.
Now I kind of want the small items. Okay, so this is giving me 2 gold. We'll sell you. We need at least a couple more smalls. Ruby is good.
Small boxes.
I think I'll skip on the hourglass. Let's get the 2 reagents. And we'll transform the obsidian again. Ooh, nice. Okay, I think that was solid. We'll hold on to the hemlock to transform it with mortar and pestle on the next day. I wouldn't have minded if it wasn't a single use item, because candles gets a lot more use out of something that doesn't have like a single ammo in it. But that said, that's 90 damage and 9 burn. This guy's got 2 rubies. We're doing a lot more burn than he is.
I have no pride for you to wound.
We're solid. He actually did end up doing more burn than us by the end of it, but I think it was just because fireflies went off once there at the end. Ah, burn Mac. Okay, so we got the catalyst. So let's transform this guy. Hey, look who's got 2 rubies also. I guess for now we'll throw in this one. We'll probably end up using both on the next day if I had to guess, but I'm gonna go medium item again. It's the 3rd one of these we've gotten so far. Just gonna keep cycling them in to get some money. And maybe I should have gone JJ so that we could have found more burn items.
Grab something. That's been
Okay, I like
sitting
the
there
egg.
20 years, waiting for you.
Normally I wouldn't upgrade a Fang, but honestly that doesn't seem too bad right now. And is there anything else I can get like money out of? I was thinking maybe I could buy like the spider to eat with the peace rod, but it only gives me $2, which is how much I'd be spending on it. I could have bought like rocket boots or the extra slow, but right now I don't really have a reason to be doing that, so. Mac doesn't have a ton of ways to haste. It's mostly just energy potion and the adrenal converter. There might be a couple other options, but those are the two that I know off the top of my head. Alright. Oh, that's really good. Speaking of haste. We're keeping our pool very light as well. Part of me wants to just sell this egg now, because it's going to be hard for us to get this up to silver before selling it. And Mac already has a good amount of ways to get enchanted items. Maybe not radiant items, but don't really know if we want to play a mantis shrimp at bronze. Probably end up selling that. Let's go
Oh, hello,
potions.
Mac. Come to learn from a real alchemist?
Ah, nuts. I was hoping we'd find the upgrade to the fire potion here. I think I'll skip and go to the next shop.
The formula of love is revealed.
So this gets 5 burn. It's pretty solid. Or no, that's 4 burn. This gets 2 burn, but I think the 2 burn that it gains whenever you do a burn trigger is probably better than the candles. Man, we're just not finding shops that have the ability to have fire items in them. I guess for now we'll just slap in these two. There's part of me that wants to do this just because it's 200 damage. But I'll leave it on the candles. And I'm gonna go B1, B2 here because the weapons shop doesn't have too many options for getting burn items.
They don't make these like they used to.
They'll upgrade the candles. I would love to see a Mac beat this on day 3.
Closer. When we are finished, may I dissect you for study?
He's got rigged as well. And a life conduit. I wonder if it's online yet. And incoming Giganto Burst.
Feelings, I assure you I have none.
Yeah, I think for Mac, it would be pretty difficult to beat that on day 3. We probably could have gone flawless with this build if we had had a more solid day 1. There's part of me that just wants to eat this catalyst for the dollars. I think I might.
Delightful to see you, darling.
We have some options for slow here. I just don't really see myself running Mantis Shrimp very much. I don't mind having a smelling salts around, but I'd rather like transform into one. I think we're just going to take the energy potion over the Mantis Shrimp. Still not finding any burn items in these shops. Okay. None of you have any burn items. I think I can beat Prince Marianus with this build. The only thing I'm nervous about is having the Fang on the board is going to charge up his heals pretty quick, but I think we still end up burning him to death fast enough here. Oh yeah, it's more than fast enough. Yeah, Burn Mac is so strong in the early game. Eels. Interesting. If we had kept that, if we had kept that Mantis Shrimp, maybe there was a consideration for that, but I kind of doubt it. Maybe if we put Fiery on this, it could become a way to charge up the Eternal Torch. I'll hold on to it for a little while.
A friend.
I need to start really looking for burn items, though. There's one.
If it doesn't work out for you,
How many more do we
that's
need?
where
2 more. We got a distillery as well, which is very tempting. But then again, we already did run into the vial launcher, so it's pretty unlikely that we find another one and a recycling bin to really make use out of that. I guess I could try to go like Athenor with a setup like this. Probably slap an Athenor in here. Probably would go like here in between all this stuff. Maybe I'd take candles out at that point. Put the energy potion on the right. I could see myself running Athenor, but if I run Athenor, I don't really need the potion distillery. I think I would rather run it like this. Put the Athenor like right here. So, and probably this would still go over there. Let's just slap the ruby back in for now. I'm not gonna worry about the thurible.
Oh, sure. I can help you. But you have to trust me.
And let's go ammo here.
I'll send you to Oregon, but I'll keep you as long as I can.
And this is a guaranteed burn item, so let's just go with that. Yeah, that's good. I'll take that. And we're 1 burn item off of the quest, so once that unlocks, we'll have some pretty good options coming to us.
people are a pattern.
Are you sure? Have you
Entertain him.
huge?
He's got 200 more health than me, and he's got a good amount of shields, and he's got scaling damage. But, with all that said, I have a lot of burn. And it's going to be very hard for him to break out of this burn, I think. Oh, maybe not.
Well, I'll admit.
I was actually pretty close.
Impressive.
Alright. Just be ultra aggressive on max. Sometimes it works, huh? I'll save the catalyst this time around. JJ could sell some reagents. That's the last burn item I need.
Enjoy your
And it's an upgrade to the item I was trying to work on. Lovely.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to
Alright,
say
and we saved the catalyst so we can charge that up. We're not playing that. Back in there, buddy. We're up to 10 regen on the Philosopher's Stone.
So, how about
2
this
seconds of
one?
haste here.
Oh, you're leaving. That's good.
I really don't see myself playing that. As many... this is gonna get offered to me 1,000 times, it looks like. Let's go with a
It's
potion
okay to
shop.
work with others, Mac. We're all connected.
I do like runic potion. I don't think it really fits into the current build, but there's always a opportunity to fit that in somewhere, right?
Unlike
I'll hold on to it.
brews, mine are made with love.
This is a burn item. Don't really think it's worth dropping the 3 burn on everything, though. Maybe it's worth dropping the Philosopher's Stone for it, since we
Not
have
too
2
bad,
ammo right now on
little
everything.
youngster. Maybe there's hope for you.
Could be worth it. Kind of want to leave this one on the left. If you're not aware, when you upgrade an item, the one on the left, if you have a duplicate, will be the one that gets upgraded. Also, if like this one was silver, for instance, it would still only show up as bronze in shops because the one on the left is the one that it bases the shop rewards on. Just some fun facts to know. Let's go Scoville here.
The burn is life.
We already got them, all of our burn items unlocked here, but we could still get more. Oh wow, that was a very quick unlock for Eternal Torch. We are gonna be burning like no other now. Let's go with a loot item here. Not bad. Alright, I'm gonna scrap this eels. It's taking up a little bit too much space for my liking. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna go get some income here instead of taking the mountain
If
pass.
I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does.
When you use a potion, this gains 3 burn and 3 regen for the fight. That's interesting, but do I run that over candles with this kind of setup? I don't really think I do.
Oh, deliveries
Get
are
a small
free.
reagent when I buy this, so I might as well
Sounds
do it. And we will go ahead and sell the gland here and the mortar and pestle. And we'll transform you at the beginning of the day. Fun thing about Alembic is that it transforms and gives you a catalyst at the beginning of the day. So we already get 2 transforms out of this item, so we don't really need the mortar and pestle around.
Not to squabble with nobody.
These matchups have been super favorable. This is a bronze player with a decent weapon setup, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that Lang isn't, like, small by any means, but it's not big by any means either. %, CDR. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, well, that's definitely better than this one. Honestly, 3 burn isn't that crazy, right? 20, 10. Maybe I drop the Fang here. Tough to say. I kind of want faster items going off for candles. I definitely want the energy potion in there. And I know I want at least one of these rubies in to buff up everything. At this point, it feels like I don't really want to put the Philosopher's Stone back in because I'm just burning so much. I think I'm good on that. I guess I could have used Peace Rot to eat it. I'm not really thinking about Peace Rot very much right now. Ah, there's Athenor.
I've got 4 legs because I carry this company.
Interesting. Okay, so I think Athenor does actually end up becoming better than Candles here. Because if we put the energy potion over there, I think we're taking out the Fang for this, probably. Let's trash this. Because we need the space to buy it. Just to play around with the idea. Every time you use a potion, burn 18. So instead of charging the candles, which was burning for what, 20-ish? 22? We can just get 18 burn every time we use a potion. I think that's going to be better. We'll just slap all of those over there, and I don't know, it's tough to say. These potions having burn on them kind of steals away this. We could do it like this, so that this is burning for what, 52 every time we use the Bottle Lightning? It's decently slower for the torch angle of it all. That's really the only consideration. It's a bit slower for the torch to scale up, because these are all relatively slow items. Without the Fang, we are actually losing the 3-second start time as well. Everything here has like a 5-second start or a 6-second start, so... Interesting, interesting. I think we actually dropped a ruby for this. We want the 3-second start time for rigged. Let's upgrade Athenor.
But I was quite the road, I assure you.
Alright, and then we'll go to Foundation Weeper because he has a ticket. Hopefully we can find, like, whenever you use a potion, burn, like, 1 or something so that the torch can get buffed up.
You must warn your people.
That was a pretty fast 200 burn, though. I don't really want this, but you never know. We could get a poisonous Athanor or something.
Does he know it? Try
Okay, so I could get an extra ammo and everything, which doesn't matter for the 2 that are adjacent to Athanor. But it does matter for the other potions. Maybe I put the Bottled Lightning here. It doesn't really matter for any of the potions, really. I don't think we're gonna have to go that long in a fight. I think I'd rather have Tracer Fire. Get some crit.
Beautiful up there.
And honestly, at this point, I'm not really using any of the transforming stuff. Let's get rid of you and get rid of you. And we will go to get some chocolate bars. I'm gonna slap this catalyst here next to the alembic. Get transformed at the beginning of the day, and we will go to talk. Nothing I'm really too interested in there. Refractor's good
Why must we do this?
with a setup like this, but I'm already using Eternal Torch as my kind of win condition here. Alright, so 3 seconds start, everything gets hasted. Then 2 seconds after that, everything gets hasted again by the energy pot.
You've got talent.
And just like that, in the blink of an eye, they have burned to death. Very efficient setup here. Not really a huge reason to be reloading with a setup like this, but it is what it is, man. Have a lot of non-weapon items that I'd love to upgrade.
Now this
But since I dropped the
already.
Philosopher's Stone, I think I do want a little bit of more regen here, and I'm gonna just big spend on some more chocolate bars as well. Let's improve our survivability as much as we can. I'm actually curious to know if I can beat Radiant Corsair with a setup like this. He's gonna be slowing a lot and burning a lot, but I feel like I actually have a chance here with the amount of burn that I'm outputting to be able to knock him down twice. I'm burning a lot.
I'll haul your treasure back to the rest.
And honestly, I don't really mind not winning that fight. I got all 4 XP, and that's probably just good enough.
Explosives.
We'll go ammo skills, specifically because heated shells is a guarantee on Mac.
Like spring blooms. I made that up myself.
So now, every time we use an ammo item, we burn 2. We also burn 13, and those are 2 triggers for upping the Eternal Torch's damage, so every time we're using a potion here, we're doing a lot. You know, maybe the Runic Potion was actually pretty good, because it's a 4-second start time, and I could have put it on the right of Athanor, so that, like, you know, it keeps going off, it keeps hasting. It's a 4-second start instead of a 3-second start. I think I actually like that a little bit. If I find another Runic Potion, I'll consider using it, I think.
Do you have any really
Let's go here.
small things?
I could sell all of these for $1 a piece. You never know.
I'll never resell this. Oh, just like the baby birds that nested in
Alright. Nothing much there. I still have yet to use Vat of Acid in a run on the channel. It'll find its place soon enough, I'm sure. And I have kind of destroyed my economy here, so let's go ahead and get a medium item. This is a decent medium item to get when you're looking for econ, so
I will fight you.
we'll take that.
But only so that I can study.
At least we'll be generating one catalyst at the beginning of every day, so that's 4 more gold that we'll get every day. Ah, vat of acid. Let us see. I have a lot more health than this guy.
Every failed experiment lights the path to
Sheesh.
success.
Yeah, my torch is much bigger than his. And he doesn't have Sands of Time's multicast unlock at all. Does he have a reason to be slowing? Doesn't look like it. We are just floating along with Burn Mac right now. Okay, you know what? Let's upgrade the Peace Rod here. That's going to be a good amount of money that we can generate with this. I think we get $8? No, $6 every time we destroy an item with this. Which is very worthwhile to me. That said, I do like Grandmaster, so let's go here. Yeah, 2 seconds of haste on everything the first time we use an item is awesome. Let's go Infernal. The start of fight, burn 14 would be really nice. Boom. We are very speedy with rigged plus energy potion here at gold. Ooh, nice. Alright. I think I'll just take a loot item here. Okay, so that only sells for $2. I know it's a 10 damage buff and all, but it could also be $6 if I just go there, so... Let's go to Pole, get the $6. Ah, interesting. Do I sell the Alembic here? I think I do. I want to upgrade Athenor for sure.
Your coins are like dust in my palm, but thank you.
I wasn't actually going to buy anything at this shop, so... Let's kill off the Catalyst first.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
Fireclaw is a consideration when I'm running Eternal Torch already. I could drop one of the Bottled Lightnings and the Fang. Slap in the Fireclaw. I think I'll wait on that idea. This is still so much faster.
You leave it behind, someone else finds it. It all works out.
Alright, let's see what you got, Yossarian.
I may be
Or
young,
Yossarian.
but I've seen my share of storms.
I don't really know how to say that one. A pufferfish setup with just a beach ball to speed it up. I don't think that's going to be fast enough, my friend.
Bring her about! I've got another.
It sure isn't. Man, Athenor, you are killing it. 139 burn on the torch. I think it only got to go off twice. Yep. It says 4, but that's because it has multicast. Oh, I forgot Athenor's giving us a catalyst as well. I was wondering how we're getting those extra catalysts. Alright, let's go to the shop for the money here. I kind of would like to transform this. I think it would give us $8 over the $6 that Peace Rod's going to give us for destroying it. That's why I went here. We'll go ahead and upgrade this one.
Then come back and tell me.
Boop. And let's transform the diamond. I don't know how you ended up over there, but...
What have you got? Wish your reality
There we go.
is so fragile. So
Alright, so we're not using that. Bye-bye. Let's go to the... Oasis Guardian. Oasis Guardian has a good skill, and he also has a large item that we could sell for a good amount of money. Hoping for the skill here, even though we have a lot of obsidian enchants.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
I don't really think there's a world where we play this, so bye-bye. I was thinking about getting the poison earlier on Athenor for the crit chance. I do like haste, though. I think this would be whenever you use a potion haste, right? We already have a good amount of haste going with the energy potion, so let's just stick to the idea of the poison that we had earlier with the exposing toxins. It kind of brings the build all together. We could probably find a way to use the poisonous somehow else as well.
Welcome in, hon. What can I get you?
We're looking for Torch here. Alembic is just good enough as well.
But people thought it was weird.
Transform that into a potion. And Calcinator could give us some more money every day too.
Oh, I think
Let's buy one of those too. Alright, so we're getting 2 catalysts every day and 1 chunk of lead every day. So we need 3 spaces open for those things.
People first.
That said, I'll still go JJ. We're still looking for a torch upgrade if we can find it. And that's just a better chunk of lead, so take that too. Alright. I'm feeling pretty darn good about this build.
Last century.
Kind of just came together after day 4. The second the torch unlocked the upgrade burn, it also unlocked the multicast, so I think it's going to be really hard for this guy to burst me with just a Mantis Shrimp.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Yeah. The Mantis Shrimp cannot stand up to this. Alright. So we got a full bag now, so let's figure out what we're gonna do with that. Got a chunk of lead. We've got the Fiery Rainbow Potion. I don't think I'm gonna play that. Let's transform you. Another Bottled Lightning. It's a gold Bottled Lightning. Let's play that over this one. Don't really have the space to put in another one unless we want to drop the 3-second start time. And I think I'm good with just eating that guy for a little bit extra money.
The Bazaar. The Bazaar has many secrets.
Is there a reason to go max skills here? I guess he has like potion skills that could be pretty good.
Serious young man.
Your lifesteal weapons are reduced. Potions have extra ammo. Ah, that's pretty good. Let's go with Thirsty. The first 4 times you use a potion every fight, you get 20 regen. That's effectively 80 regen, so it's pretty solid.
Sail, no
Go
sail.
here to eat the catalyst, and we will look for a torch.
Just toss
We get a
that
reagent
back
for doing this,
and
right? So,
to your door.
not a bad idea. Alright. On to the PvP fight, or PvE fight, rather. I clicked on this because of Juggler, thinking that this did a burn whenever it goes off, but it actually only reloads adjacent items when it goes off, so... not the best. This Bottled Lightning actually runs out of ammo pretty quick. Might actually have to consider upgrading Gunner or finding the potion ammo upgrade. Alright, that's 8 gold. You know, I think I actually am okay eating this.
The past has much to teach us.
A drum would be pretty
I
funny.
don't even want to sell these. But Pearl says I need income.
Okay, and honestly here I think I'm just gonna take a Cinder. Let's slap it on Athenor. Thank you. And we'll go here.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
So yeah, the Fang is just in the build to start everything off really fast because we have a rigged. That is actually a comparable amount of burn. I think he might actually outburn me. Heavily outburn me. Yeah, that's a lot of burn. A fiery Kiwas. The only way we could have stopped that is by freezing it. Quite a strong item for sure.
I see everything.
Do loot. That's good. We still have the 3 slots open. And alright, so we want to put this back on Athenor. Transform you. Oh, please, God, tell me it didn't break. Okay, so it looks like it just generated another fire potion, but it didn't transform the chunk of lead for us, so we'll just transform that now. I'm not sure how this fire potion came into be. I think maybe the catalyst that we sold that didn't transform anything actually just transformed into this fire potion with the Limbic there. To prevent that from happening at the next day, I think I'll just slap the Alembic all the way to the right. Fire potion does have like a faster start time than all these other potions, but I'm good with just getting rid of that there. I don't need large items, don't need to transform anything. I think I'm just gonna keep going to Cinders. Let's buff this Athenor to the moon. And let's go Lord Arkin. It might actually be tough to beat Arkin with this build because he can cleanse all of the burn that we put on him. We don't really have any defense with this build. It's been the pitfall of it the whole time. Yeah, we're looking pretty rough, actually, at this stage of the game. We either need a lot more health, or we need a good amount of somehow to heal, or something like that. We need to look for a bit more defense. Let's get some regen, then let's go here and get some more regen. Alright, so without those 2 XP, we actually are a level under now too, so we've fallen behind on this day. Not looking amazing.
Will you get me any closer?
I wonder if at this stage of the game I should be dropping Athenor. This guy has an infinite slow build.
Another step closer to the formula.
How are you
of
shielding for 0? Very strange. Okay, I need to speed this build up somehow.
This now.
What in the hell?
Follow it to your future.
I have not gotten this in so long. Okay, we're putting this on Athenor, right?
My journey has been long.
When you use a potion, freeze an item for a second. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Alright, and we can catch back up on the XP game here.
Power burns hotter, melting
Let's
away
upgrade the
impurities.
Eternal Torch.
Feel the difference? That's some masking craft.
Alright, I think we have a chance here. Slap that in there, and let's go to the potion shop.
Tomato to tomato in 60 seconds. Beat that, old man.
No upgrades.
Young, but I'll out-transmute
Bummer.
you, old man.
I wonder if we can beat Arkin with this setup. Let's find out. It's probably a mistake. But you never know. I mean, we're gonna be freezing a good amount here. I would have loved to put an enchant on the Eternal Torch as well.
You have started a war today.
Okay, that's decent.
Good food feeds.
Let's go here, get more regen,
With enough power, I will defeat.
and we'll go diamond tier skills here. You have regen equal to half the burn on your enemy. Okay, yeah, that's very good.
But there is so much more.
I am gonna go to Kina here, even though she's likely just not gonna sell me anything that I want because she's Kina. Should have gone to the chocolate bars.
Present with me?
Okay. Let's see it, Mac. A way to reload the other potions that I'm using would be nice. I would love to be able to actually keep haste on everything. But... oh. Yeah, this is gonna be brutal. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how well we're able to actually freeze. He doesn't really have too much cleanse. Yeah, we're good. The freeze actually saved us there because he would be self-poisoning a lot. Curious as to why he isn't just playing the life conduit next to the blank slate. These are a bit too slow, I think, to go with the self-poison angle. But we will take that for sure. And Moth to a Flame definitely helped us out there. We got pretty high up in the region. Goodbye, Venomander. That there again. We're getting offered the transform like every
You have
single
yours,
time.
I have mine. We can help each other. Did I miss a step somewhere?
No, I missed
What was
that.
it?
I didn't realize. That was a blunder. I thought that that was a different potion. And I left a little bit too fast. That was my bad. Nuts. Actually, that would have been a really big upgrade for us. Very unfortunate. You have a way to reload, no? No, just gaining regen. Okay. That's fine. Maybe we can get our energy potion from this guy. Since we missed it earlier. Icy Athanor, huh?
The ultimate power. I have no
A
time
second
for it.
Athanor. I think that's a bit overkill. That is a bit overkill in my opinion. I think at this point I am just going to toss the calcinator. We don't really need the money at this point, and I want the chocolate bars, so
Another step forward on my
let's go here. Sell these guys off, and then we will go with a loot item. Yeah, a little bit of crit is great. 15 crit to start on you. Nice. Let's start with some shield on this next fight. Boom.
I will leave you alive.
That will help us to have a little bit of cushion.
You do see these tusks.
And this is the last fight, so let's see it. He's got bonk. He's got flurry of blows. Oh yeah, this is a brutal. This is gonna be a brutal time. I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat this. Yeah, restorative snowmobile is just a bit too strong, huh? Well, you tried your best, Icy Athanor. I think we just didn't luck into the cooldown skills for potions. These are just a bit too slow, and I was really banking on the rigged plus energy potion angle working for us, but when your Fang only goes off at 4 seconds, it's not very strong. Bonk is very, very strong against something like this, and we don't really have any haste other than those two things, so You know, making this into a 7-second item is pretty brutal for our start time. And as good as Icy is, I feel like almost it would have been better just to keep the poison on there and put like slow on the energy potion. Maybe Icy energy potion? Freeze all of their items for half a second? Is that what Icy energy potion does? That might have been better. But in any case, it was fun to see the freeze enchantment pop back up on the enchant pool. Very rare enchant there. And we went up about 70 ranks, so I'll take that. If you guys stuck around until the end of the build, very, very much appreciated. Thank you for that. Every bit of interaction on the channel goes a long way while we're still growing. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure to drop a comment down below and consider subscribing. We are trying to be consistent with daily uploads, although this weekend, like I said, had to get outside. Just had to. The grass was calling to me. And so were the mountains. See if we can finally pull this pigskin. Doesn't look like it yet. It's the one thing I'm missing from these packs this season is the pigskin. And I'm not talking about a football. Alright, not today. Maybe next time. But without further ado, y'all, thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow on Vanessa. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.